Hi everybody, this is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK, and you're probably wondering why I've come on here. Basically, I wanted to show you something. Okay, I know this is a past project. This is our textured wedding bouquet, and we've got two bouquets here. But I wanted to show you some extra little bit of sparkle, extra little decorations you can put on these bouquets. So I just discovered with these plaits, because it's all made out of plaits, these bouquets are made out of plaits, what you can do is you can make something like this. Let me just show you how it works. Something like that, and you could put it around your handle, okay, or you could have it dangling down, or you could have it around, sort of around the edge of your bouquet like this. And I just think that it looks really pretty, and it gives it a bit more of, you could have like a real personal touch there. You could put little pendants and things on there and stuff. So I thought that would be lovely. And then the other one I've got is this one here, which has got beads on it, okay, and I thought you could have that around your handle, and it's really sparkly as well, and you can have it around the edge. And also with these, you could just actually have these, you could have these like actually dangling down. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you can have it like kind of hanging down as well. Perhaps I can't really show you here, but because of the angle, but that's what you could do. Or you could have it in between your, or around your discs on your, sorry about my hair getting in the way. Okay, so I thought I'd show you how to make these, and you can also use them as bookmarks and other things. So not just for your bouquet. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to make this one with the beads on it. Okay, I've got my beads. So I have my beads, and I just sewed them on. So I've got these little crystals. These are not, they're different colours. Some of them are different colours and some of them aren't. So I just thought what I'd do is just show you just an example of how I did this. Let's have my needle, and I've got my thread. Here's my thread there. Right, so what I did was just, now I need to thread my needle. Oh, I've done it straight away. Oh, look at that. Right, okay, so with these, just ignore that plait on the end. This is just a piece of plait that I found, okay, off of scraps of my bouquet, but you can make one especially. So what I did was I just basically, should we just move all this out of the way? Sorry, I've just been in a little bit of a hurry trying to get on here. So if we just move this in a little bit, I just taken my thread through, and just like we did on the material, just doing a little stitch there and just going over it a couple of times so it doesn't come out, okay. And what I like to do is position my plait so it's flat, okay, and then just thread your needle through where you want your bead to go. And what I found was, I'll tell you in a minute, but there are other ways of doing this, but what I found was, so I'm going to thread that through my bead. The other ways weren't so versatile with the needles I've got, okay, because once you start doing this, you'll realise that some of your needles won't fit through some of these beads, okay. So anyway, I've pulled that through my bead, okay. Sorry, just come back into shot again, and I'm just going to just sew through the plait like that, okay. Just bring that up so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'm just going to pull that through, okay. And that's how you sew your beads on, and you can just do as many as you want. And when you've got a thin needle, this is really a good way of doing it. So just, all you're doing is like a running stitch, so you just bringing that through and then bringing your bead on like this, This is a bit big, this one. I wouldn't normally do this one, but it's the only ones I could find. So I'm just going to place that down here because it's a bit easier. So let's move this in a bit more so you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. Just try and place that flat and then bring that needle through your plait. Okay, and then that's it. There we go. You might want a thread that matches your wool a bit more. So that's all that you're doing really. You're just bringing your, it's a bit blurred, I'm sorry about that. There we go. Just bringing your needle through, threading your bead on like this, thread it through, there we go, like that. So you can see that I've just sewn all those on, and when you've sewn them on, all you need to do is just basically cast off. Well, actually, if you get to this knot here, you can cast off the same way that you cast it on. Okay, that's probably the best way of explaining it. Or if you want to do it in the middle, you just go back and forth over the same stitch a few times and sew that in, and sew that inwards. Okay, and then cut that off. Okay, and that's how you make these lovely decorations that you can hang on your bouquet. Okay, so that's that one. The other one I was going to show you was this one. This is a bit easier. There's not any sewing involved in this. So what you want to do is just start doing your plait where as far down as you want it to go, and then as you're going down, you're just going to thread that through your butterfly. Okay, and then, oh, I'm too far off again, aren't I? Just carry on with your plaiting. Okay, like that. Like that. Let's do another one just so you can see how it's done. Okay, so then you thread another one on, or you might want to thread something else on. Okay, these are just easier to thread when you've got a video that you've got to film. Okay, and just carry on with your plait. Okay, like this. So you're just basically plaiting this into your, we're just plaiting this into your bouquet, into your into your plait. And what you could also do is you could combine this into your bouquet with your other plaits, but I didn't have this idea until after I'd made my bouquet. And if it's like that for you, like I said at the beginning, there's so many different ways you can put this onto your textured bouquet. Okay, so there we are, and you might want to put a couple of beads there. Okay then, so those are the different things you can put onto your bouquet, or you can use them as other things. Like I said, there's one with a little bead on it there as well. Okay, all right then, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and comment below, and I'll see you again next time. Okay then, bye bye now.